Rebel Radio presents The Culture.
This is Rebel Radio.
Rebel Radio.
Rebel Radio.
Oh, if that happens, it's always that.
Respect. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right. What it is, people? What's going on? This is Finesse God Dom.
Come
on now, don't be fucking.
just bring me back to Fats, man. Just bring
you
me
back
back
to Fats. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here we're back at Rebel Radio, and we have a special guest. Can you please drop your name for us, please?
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Davon Fleming, straight out of Baltimore, Maryland. Woo! Coming through, representing from The Voice, you know. So yeah.
Yes, and I thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm so appreciative. Thank y'all.
No problem, man. Like I said, I'm just starstruck.
Oh no!
But how? Like, go ahead, Fats.
No. I'm starstruck too because first of all, I'm not going to throw no shoes at you.
Oh no, man.
Right. But that whole just the video itself and experience, just tell us how it's been, bro.
It's been amazing. Like you really. You know, we see people like Jay-Z and Beyonce on TV and we see the life that they live and stuff like that, but you never think that something like that you could even be as close, you know, to something like that. So literally, we started out in February. We started with 75,000 people, and then we went down to 150, and then 100 people. And from that 100 people, they randomly called 48 people. So I'm praying like those 3 days just call me. Like by this time we had been there for months, back and forth from LA to wherever you were from for months. So it's kind of like you did all this work, rehearsals and choreography and all this other stuff to not be able to be called. So luckily they called me. Listen, we got dress rehearsals and everything. They are making sure that we are prepared.
Wow. So
from that point on, you know, the show aired and life was crazy. The day after, I'm number 20 on the R&B charts, and then number 19 on the R&B charts. I'm looking down, DJ Khaled is under me. Whitney Houston is right under me. Like, this stuff don't happen to people that's been in the industry for years. You know what I'm saying? So from somebody like me who's from Baltimore, Park Heights, regular all day, you know. Hey, so you already know. So,
exactly.
Park Heights got talent, man.
That's the thing, you'll never know because Baltimore, for some reason, has this kind of like, you know, crab mentality, but it's kind of like everywhere. So much talent, so much greatness here, but a lot of people, even in other places, tend to be focused on, you know, the violence, and that's why you not really want to come out and show. Baltimore, we might be known for a few incidences, but you know, a lot of that stuff was beyond our control. You know, prime example, the Freddie Gray instance. We didn't know it was going to happen. You know, people were tired. It happened in our community. It happened to one of us. So you know, different stuff was taking place, but that's not the only thing that's happening here in Baltimore. We have a lot of people like Denatra, Detronata, who was just on the show with Jermaine Dupri.
Exactly.
You know, we got people like Lord Scooters, and she's dope. But you know what I'm saying? It's so much great stuff. But people, you know, we just gotta shed light on it. So if I can be a light in this world of darkness, especially in the city, absolutely, I'm for it.
That's a quotable.
You doing it?
Yeah. That's a quotable, bro.
You doing it? I'm just gonna sit back.
Well, I want to know your journey to The Voice. That's why I'm really interested in, because I know you did some stuff with gospel music beforehand, and let me tell you, I was watching some of the YouTube videos. Bro, because I was sitting there, I was like, those runs, that's a Baltimore thing. That's church. We were sitting there like, yo, that's amazing. Like, it was like from here to here, and then back down to here, and then brought it back up. I'm like,
but that's the thing I love about gospel music, and just to answer your question, like, that's where I got my start from. Growing up in church, I was 3 years old when I first started singing. My mom and dad said it was so bad I was singing myself to sleep at night. Like, literally, like walking in, singing myself to sleep. I even wrote my mother a letter when I was a kid. She found it and was like, I said, Mom, misspelling, you know, and everything. I'm gonna be a singer when I get older. I'm like gonna do this for real. I'm gonna buy your house, and we making that dream happen. Like, so from church, being born up and raised and watching my mother sing, and not knowing, you know, it was the anointing of the Holy Ghost at that time, but just that feeling of, I don't know what this is, but people loving it. I'm feeling, I don't know what it is. I'm crying at 4 years old. Why do I understand this? Why I feel this? You know, this type of way at 4 years old. So I decided I was gonna sing, and I started singing professionally at 7, and started going out and doing, you know, little church and stuff. Gospel was always my main thing, so I ended up you know, singing for a while and started getting known around Baltimore locally and then other places as a main singer. And then I got introduced to BGVs, a lot of background vocal production, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. And then I did this show called Sunday's Best, season 3 with Leandra Johnson. I was on that.
Bro, that's why
I was chubby and small and back then. Yeah, I short hair. I was real big from Baltimore.
Yes.
So that was my first taste and walking to, you know, like the industry from Baltimore.
Right.
But you know, even with stuff like that, it being gospel and everything, you gotta remember it's industry, so you gotta have a certain look and a certain style, and they want to put you in these cookie cutter boxes. But I decided, nah, that's not my feel. I mean, a lot of industry, not just gospel music, but for me being really green at the time, fresh out of high school, 18, this is my first really taste of the industry. I'm coming and thinking, you know, I'm doing this for God, and you know, it's cool. I can be 1,700 pounds and I'm straight. Nah, bro, they straight told me it ain't giving that, you know. And even outside of church, I walked in. Their thing has always been, you have a great personality, bomb music. However, your look isn't what we're looking for.
Wow.
You know, so that's stuff that you really got to struggle and deal with. Like, you know, your stuff is really good and you believe in your stuff and your craft as an artist, but something as simple as what you look like, people can't see, people can't view it. So that's the beauty of the show like The Voice, because they don't see what you look like. They straight coming off of what they feel, and that shit, not looking at you, what I feel, what I hear, like that. Yeah, you get to hear what each person's soul sounds like before you see them.
True.
Wow.
Respect. But as far as this, like, as you said, you had the history of performing and, you know, doing things before. Like, as far as your nerves, bro, how do you?
I still get nervous, like, and that's the thing that it keeps me grounded, keeps me humble, remind me that I'm human. Although that I did Sunday's Best, and right before this show, I just came up to Italy and Switzerland. Still, Baltimore, from how do I meet? You know, and that was the start of it. And a lot of, you know, people back in the day have told me, you know, little stuff like, you know, he can be a little arrogant or whatever like that. But you know, they gotta understand that age, I was 18, I was a kid. You know, all I want to do was just sing. So what y'all saw as arrogance was just me being happy and ready to sing all over the place. I'm here to sing. That's what I do. So, you know, but for them to be able to see the change now, starting at Italy, to me be able to be open and vulnerable about me actually really enjoying the experience and like, and the culture and everything like that. So I did that, and from that I did the inauguration with Travis Green and Chris and Michelle. From that, I'm doing The Voice, and I'm always looking for like what's next, like. That is keeping me humbled and ready to grind. Yeah,
that's that Baltimore.
You feel me? Like, you gotta grind when you from Baltimore. And teach it. Like, people say you can make it. If you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. But if you can make it in Baltimore, you really can make it anywhere. And the thing is, like, these are people that's in industry people that I'm coming and seeing. Like, in my head, I'm so like regular, but to them, it's like, wow, like, you're dope.
Exactly.
Like, big hair, tattoos, representing your city, Baltimore, Park Heights, and all. Like, that's what we want. We want that authenticity. And I'm just gonna continue to be me. Like, all this stuff is happening off of one episode.
Exactly.
And America don't know where I end up or what's gonna happen, but I'm just ready for whatever.
You're gonna be in the finals, baby. I'm telling you right now.
For real.
Let me tell you.
But I seen one of the flicks from you know, The Voice was the fact that you did a duo somehow with Jennifer Hudson. How was that experience?
That was crazy because I wasn't expecting that joint at all. We were just talking about Whitney, and I knew she loved Whitney, but I love me Whitney Houston. Like, I don't care. Like, if it's one person, it's two people I really love, like die hard love, and I was gonna marry him. Like, Lisa left out Lopez. I went to her gravesite and I lost it. The only person I haven't been to is Whitney yet, but I think I'm really like have a heart attack or something. I really love that lady. Even like I said, at a young age, it's certain people that I would listen to and I would just feel it. Like, this is what your soul sounds like. I feel it. Like, you're touching me at this young age. Like, you are great. And as an artist, we have to know and recognize who the greats are and pay homage to them. Like, really, how can you be an artist and not reflect on the times and know who was, you know, the bum of the area? Ain't no way. Like, and I'm not knocking the music that's out today, but a lot of stuff today comes with gimmicks, you know, and I understand it's for commercial, I get it, you know, but as, you know, me, the type of artist I am, I gotta stay true to that soulfulness, you know, that jazziness, that everything, you know, and that all stems back from the church because you get different elements of all that coming in the church.
Respect.
So, like, I know as an artist, you listen to other artists all the time.
Yeah.
So who's on your playlist right now?
Right now, everybody, like, every genre. I got, like, from Nicki Minaj all the way to Dixie Chicks, like Kurt Franklin to Kid and Play, Kid Rock to, I don't know, Jasmine Sullivan. It's everything. Respect. Like, you gotta stay on, like, and even with those type of artists, they may be considered to this new generation older artists, but that's for me, like, 90s and anything before, like, was real music to me. So why not have all those different elements and the stuff that you hear now is pretty much sampled from what we heard back in the day. But we not. The difference is we not really getting acknowledgement from the artists, from paying homage to those other artists. My thing is, when you confident in what you do in your craft, you really don't have to be ashamed to really shed light on somebody else's gift. Even when it comes to underground artists, people like LaShardin, or even like I come from both sides, gospel and R&B. So like as far as it's so many underground people out there but never get to shine and never get experience and exposure, nothing like that, because we don't know about them.
Man, I was telling Dominique earlier. I was like, man, if I would have caught this man in church during praise and worship,
y'all would have
lost it. Y'all would have lost it. Running up and down the aisles and everything.
But that's the thing. Like with R&B music, you ain't necessarily gonna feel like that. You might feel like, oh, you're shorty rocking. But with music like soulful music and gospel music, it's a spiritual type thing. Like you feel that, John. Like when you really into it, it's a spirituality. That's why I call myself soul fusion. The soul being the spirituality part of the music, and the fusion being everything else, the jazz, contemporary. Because I don't want to be just labeled as one type of artist. I would hate to be limited.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, is there any other instruments that you're, as far as other than your voice, is there any other instruments that you're into?
I tried to pick up piano, but my fingers were too fat and stubby.
Respect.
So I said, nah, God, that ain't my gift. But had he given me that gift, yeah, y'all thought I was arrogant back then. And that would have given me a reason to be a little arrogant. But that's why he only bless you with what you can handle. But I tried to pick up acoustic guitar. I really want to pick up acoustic guitar. I think that's one of the most beautiful. I can play like one thing, and I did, but that's like the track to all of my songs, so it's kind of dumb. But I really want to learn how to play that.
Okay. I know when you were on The Voice, you were saying your mom is the greatest vocalist that you ever heard.
Absolutely.
What song did she used to sing to you when you were little?
Oh my God, my mother used to sing everything. Her favorite song was "I will make the darkness bright before thee. What is wrong? I'll make it right before thee. And all thy battles I will fight before thee, and the high place God said I'll bring down." She can sing that.
Oh my God, yo.
Didn't I tell you it was probably going to be better in... Yo.
Oh, what y'all was trying to do?
Okay, so this is what... I was watching it and we were playing it, and I was like... because his range goes from so high to so low, and I was like, yo, it's probably 10 times better. Like, it's crazy just watching it through a speaker, but like in person, yo, I just felt like I melted on the inside. Like, no, for real, bro. Like,
that's so much love, man.
No, it's like serious. Like, I mean, we love live music. We go to concerts, we do everything, but it's just like, I don't know, you touch that weird funny bone spot inside.
That's the thing, like, it'd be like the toughest hood people. And mind you, I still live in West Baltimore, always, So when I'm walking the street just to go to the store, I'm regular, be like, hey yo, bro, hey yo, and I'm thinking, all right, I got scrap. All right, yo,
just start singing.
I got somebody. No, but he's coming up, and they be like on some respect real, you really be blazing. And that's the thing, like, it's not even just the fact that I'm able to reach and touch so many people with what I've been doing for years.
Exactly.
And to me, it's just what I know. But for other people, it's like, absolutely, why not? The gift isn't just for me. It's for me to bless other people in whatever realm and aspect it's for me to do. But just the fact, like, even a little stuff like that, like, people gotta understand, like, that really touches me. And that's what keeps me humble, no matter amount of money or fame you get. Because like I said, before the show, I've been doing stuff. I've toured Italy and stuff like that. Exactly. But even still, no matter what I do, just stuff like that, love, man, that's the most fulfilling thing for me.
And that's what's gonna have you go even... I can't even talk right now.
Side note question. Side note. Is your church home still in Baltimore?
Absolutely. If you I want to come out and get a good word and some good singing and see me on Sunday mornings, come out to Bethel Temple Church of Christ. It's in Baltimore, Maryland, 3910 West Rogers Avenue. Cool. So yeah, if you want some good church, definitely. And so for some of y'all might know, it was like this big chant going around called "I Seen Them Do It" in the church world, and that was recorded at our church. So if you want some good church, and come on out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Definitely check that out.
Yeah.
Now, just before we wrap it up, is there any jewels of advice to share to anyone listening that's trying to, execute their dreams?
It's always, that's my thing. I really just want to inspire people to live your dreams. That's the biggest thing I can tell you, because I've been dreaming for years. When people told me, like school teachers, hey, yo, you ain't about to do that. You ain't about to get that. Like, the only thing I got in trouble for, school was just always singing. I would sing everything.
Wow.
And even still, like, people look at that and laugh, but not even understand, like, you are really sowing the own seed and manifesting into your own life, not even realizing with the stuff that you've been sowing into other people's lives for years just by the gift that you got. Continue to do it, because that's going to be the same very thing that bless you and keep you motivated and keep those doors open. So always stay motivated, be encouraged. Never let, what people have to say in their opinion stop you from what you want to do. I'm a product of people saying what you can't do, but I'm not a product of my environment. I grew up, around hustling and drugs and stuff like that, and you can be better than that. You can do something. Always strive to be better than, what people say you're going to be. So that's all I really got to say. Just always be an inspiration. Live your best life that you can live.
Definitely. Now your social media and all that, if you mind dropping.
Oh, definitely. Now it's time to turn up with the social media, because that's what I need. On social media. Definitely. So listen, Facebook is Davon Fleming, DAVON FLEMING. Instagram is Davon Fleming Official. Twitter is Davon Fleming. Snapchat is Davon Fleming 22. Booking is Davon Fleming Official. So everything I got, you need to be on it. Everything you got, I got it. So hit me up, and when it comes time for those votes, please vote for me. And tune in tonight on to catch The Voice on Mondays and Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. Tonight starts the Battle Round. So if you're listening, if you're watching out, either way, tune in, vote for your mans. Team Davon, Team J Hood. Let's get it.
Hey.
They ain't got a choice but to vote for you, bro. Like, I'm telling you the truth. Like, they ain't got a choice. Like,
I need those votes, man.
No, for real.
You got my vote.
Yeah. And thank y'all for having me. It's so bomb. Let me tell you, like, this setup is so dope. Damn, I was greeted with love coming into the door. Dawn mom, she's a hugger, I'm a hugger. She gave me love. Came down, they had the cameras and stuff ready, gave me H2O, water, cards, and everything. It's dope in here. So if y'all, need somebody to play your music, get out, definitely hit them up and tune in on the Rebel Radio. Follow them, definitely. Everything's Rebel Radio.
Appreciate that, bro.
Wow.
You already know.
Jeez. You got the sauce, man. That's dripping.
And again, thank you for coming through.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Fats. Dom.
No problem.
Appreciate
Thank
y'all,
you.
man.
No problem.
Thank you.
Definitely. We will be staying tuned, and
you already
hopefully
know.
after everything we have you come back.
And anytime, listen, I live in Baltimore. Whenever y'all need me to come back and I'm free, absolutely come and have me.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Y'all family now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's a great day in Baltimore to you?
A great day in Baltimore. Baltimore, by the way, not Baltimore. We say Baltimore. That's one. We let people know we say Baltimore. I mean, for me, I don't know. It's like sitting up on the street waiting for the ice cream man to come out, and kids playing outside the cookouts, Drew Hill Park. I mean, it's a summer day in Baltimore. Every day is a good day. You never know what's gonna happen, good or bad. Every day is always gonna be.
Can't forget the crabs.
Day. Listen, that's the number one. I'm getting to the food, because that's when I go long. That's the best part. So listen, seafood, everything, crab cakes. Come on downtown and get everything down. You already know. Go to Moe's, go to the Fudgery, the Inner Harbor. Everything is Baltimore City, Lexington Market. Real Baltimore people. If you don't know about Lexington Market, you ain't Baltimore.
Respect.
So listen, you already know. Come down here and let's get it. Let's make it happen.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you so much.
Check them out. It's all love here, man.
I need some wings now.
Listen,
Look at this
I'm
man.
hungry. Can I take one of these cards?
Of course,
so I can,
take it. Yes. But thanks, and that's Rebel Radio. Ding.
Huh?
You rapping.
Oh, Rebel Radio.
Oh,
we
it's
are.
both of y'all
Yep.
joints.
Yep.
Yeah.
We all
All production for this show has been done by
Rebel Media Group. Let's build your brand with you.
Contact us to take your business to the next level.
You can email us at mediarebelgroup@gmail.com.